Boy, do I have a story time for you guys. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. I have had the longest fucking week of my life. I'm fucking exhausted. We're gonna move this a little bit. You guys, it has been fucking rough, okay? Like, when I tell you guys, it has been a fucking week, okay? Oh, there's a bug on my car. It's hot as shit, but I feel like it's really noisy out, so we're gonna roll my windows up. Boy, do I have a story time for you guys. So I work with a piece of shit. I work with a weirdo creep dude who my boss refuses to fire. So we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna try and like stay calm, stay level-headed, and just not like freak out, but I am not gonna make any promises. So let's get into it. I work with this dude. We're gonna call him Jay. All right. Now, when Jay first got hired, him and I were supposed to work together, and at first I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I don't really care. I meet him, and like instantly I was like, something is off with this dude. Like I just immediately got like red flags, like weirdo creepy vibes, okay? And I just spilled water on myself. I worked like maybe 3 days with this dude before I said, no, cannot do it. He's making fun of what I eat. He's making fun of my weight. Not gonna fucking do it. We're in 2024. Grow the fuck up. Not doing it, not putting up with it, all right? So I don't know what it was about him, but just something about him rubbed me the wrong way. Couldn't quite put my finger on it, but I was just like, there's just something about it. Can't do it. So I told my boss, hey, this isn't working out. I need a new partner. I don't want to work with him. And the person who was doing like assistant manager stuff was like, oh, like he's just scared of you. And I'm like, I don't know why. Like, there was one day where I didn't talk to him because I don't like him. And if I don't like you, I'm not going to pretend to be nice to you. Like, I'll work with you. I'll be civil with you because I have to, because I work with you. But I'm not going to be nice, or I'm not going to be friendly. I'm not going to, like, play pretend. I'm not going to do any of that shit. So I just wasn't talking to him when I didn't need to talk to him. And he cried. And I'm just like... So the assistant manager was like, he's scared of you, blah, blah. I said, then it's not going to work out. If you're scared of me, if you're not liking the fact that I don't like you, so I'm just not going to talk to you. We don't work well together. Like, if you don't like that, okay, we're not going to be partners because I don't want to put up with it. Like, I'm not here to babysit you. I'm not here to not hurt your feelings. I'm not here to pretend to, like, be nice to you. Like, I'm not going to do that. So, if you're scared of me, clearly it's not gonna fucking work out, right? And so I was just like, I need a new partner. This isn't gonna work. Whatever. Get a new partner, and I don't talk to him. I don't have to hear from him. I don't have to deal with him. Whatever. So, like, I don't know, a few months go by, and I don't hear about him. I don't talk to him. Whatever. And I had picked up a shift, and actually, not even that. There was this other person that I was partners with, it just didn't work out. We just, like, didn't vibe, and it's fine. Shit happens, right? So I was like, hey, I need a new partner, whatever. And this dude, Jay, my boss was like, oh, yeah, you and Jay are gonna be partners again. And I was like, no, not gonna happen. No. Like, he's a piece of shit. I don't like him. You're commenting about what I eat, what I weigh. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to put up with it. And I don't I'm not going to do it. And so my boss was like, this is the only other option. Like, I don't have another option for you. And so I was like, you know what? Fine. I will work one shift with him. One. That is it. He gets one chance. He fucks it up. He screws it up. He says the wrong shit. I might beat his ass, but I'm not going to do it. So, my boss puts us together. I work one shift with him. And during that one shift, we had a new person. And I don't really like training new people, only because, like, I don't know what you already know. I don't know what you've already learned. And I don't want to, like, be a repeating, or what's it called? Like a broken record. I don't want to be a broken record. I don't want to keep, like, telling you the same shit that you already fucking know, right? So I was like, all right, fine, whatever. So we had this new person, and we were on a call. We were at the hospital, and we were walking back to the ambulance bay from the patient's room, and I said, I'm tired, because it is a long walk from the ambulance bay to the room that we had the patient at. And so I had just eaten. It's like midday. I'm tired. So I was like, I'm tired. And this dude, Jay, literally looks at me and goes, I think the walking is good for you. You can walk off the McDonald's you just ate. And in my head, I'm like, excuse me? What the fuck did you just say to me? Like, we're joking, right? We're joking, right? Because we're in 2024 and you still want to fucking make comments about what somebody else is eating? You have a wife at home. You have a child at home. And you're going to sit here and make fun of what I eat, make fun of what I eat, how much I eat, and what I weigh? We're doing this? Really? Because, homie, you don't go to the fucking gym. You don't eat healthy. And if you're talking to me like this, somebody at work, you're talking to me like this, I couldn't even imagine how you're speaking to your wife at home. Fuck you, you're a piece of shit. I tell him to shut up in the moment. We walk back to the ambulance bay, and he gets in the back. I'm up front, and the new person is driving. And we start driving back to where we needed to go. And when I tell you, I just instantly bawled, sobbing, crying my fucking eyes out because you're a piece of shit. Because I may walk around with this tough exterior. I may walk around like I'm 1,000% confident in myself with the way I look, with the way I feel. And most of the time, yeah, I am. But then you want to make comments about what I'm eating. You want to make comments about how much I'm eating. That shit hurts. That shit sucks. Like, who are you? Like, I don't even like it, like, when my family does that shit. I don't... Like, just because I have a tough exterior doesn't mean that I'm not insecure with my body. Because I am. I am very insecure with the way that I look. I am very insecure with the way that certain things fit me and the way certain things don't fit me. And yes, I preach that clothes are not meant to fit you. You are meant to fit the clothes. I preach that, and I will die on that fucking hill. But that doesn't mean that I don't still have feelings. It doesn't mean that I still don't get affected by shit like that. So I cried. And it sucked. Because I don't like to let what men tell me affect my emotions, affect how I feel. But we're human, right? And it happens. Whatever. Shit happens. Not everybody's going to be nice in the world. Not everybody is going to, always say the nicest things, and that's fine. So anyway, that was his one chance. He fucked it up. I told my boss I'm done. Not doing it. Not putting up with it. So we get back, and I'm like telling my friend all this shit, whatever. And he gets a new partner. And then I go on vacation with my best friend. I come back from vacation, and I have this buddy. We're going to call him Lucas. Now, Lucas and I are good friends. Lucas has a sister who also works with us. And she's good people. She's super cool, very pretty. And I hear from Lucas that Jay is hitting up Lucas's sister. And I'm like, I told you, he's a fucking creep. He's a fucking weirdo. You're weird. You're weird. You're weird. You're weird. So she doesn't tell Lucas. She tells their dad, who also works with us. It's kind of like a whole family thing, apparently. But anyway, so Lucas's sister tells their dad, hey, this person's hitting me up. I think she ends up like blocking him or some shit, or like ignoring him or something like that. But she doesn't say anything to her boss. She says something to her dad, and her dad was basically just like, hey, quit your shit. You're fucking weird. And so he leaves her alone. Then, what does he do? He finds somebody else. She ignores him. She tells him to leave her alone. And you know what he does? Find somebody else. And you know what she does? Tells him to leave her the fuck alone. And then she goes and emails our boss or talks to our boss. Something. She talks to our boss. And so when the third person talked to the boss, Lucas's sister talks to the boss and was like, hey, he was also hitting me up. He was also messaging me. This is what he said. So after Lucas's sister did that, the other girl hits up our boss and was like, hey, this has also happened to me. This is also what he said to me. And you know what happens? Nothing. You want to know what actually happens? He gets a talking to. And an email gets sent out about how the workplace isn't for hookups. The workplace isn't your dating pool. But you know what? He still fucking works here. Yeah. And yet, people want to know why. Sorry. Men want to know why women don't speak up in the workplace when something happens. This is why. This is fucking why. Did my boss believe them? Probably. Did anything happen? No. You want to know what happened? Homie got a stern talking to and an email gets sent out. That's it. So, I heard that when Jay was getting a talking to from our boss, he was so scared he thought he was going to get fired. Bro, you should have been. You should have been. But he wasn't. And, come to find out, stupid ass Jay was working and talking about how he was hitting up this girl and Lucas's sister and this girl around Lucas's dad, who also just happens to be obviously the same dad as Lucas's sister. And you want to know what this dude said? Said, quit your shit. Stop trying to hook up with people. You're being fucking weird. You're fucking weirding out the women here. What the fuck are you doing? Basically. I wish I was there to see the look on his face, because Lucas's dad scares me. Granted, I have daddy issues and like most dad figures scare me, but like he scares me. But like, bro, are you dumb or are you stupid? Because why are you talking about trying to hit up and trying to fuck Lucas's sister in front of Lucas's dad? Are you dumb or are you stupid? And homie's lucky that Lucas didn't find out, because he would have beat your ass. Granted, he needs an ass beating, but whatever. So after that whole situation, an email gets sent out. Nothing happens. He still works here. He's still allowed to work with other women. And then I find out, when was this? Not yesterday, but the day before, I come to find out that Jay was working with this other girl, new girl, knows nothing about the lore, right? She was working with him, and literally, in the fucking truck, he looks at her and goes, you know, I never really realized how nice of boobs you had. I'm gonna say that again. He looked at her and said, I never really realized how good of boobs you had. Sir, are we joking? We're joking, right? We're joking. And homie still fucking works here. Are you serious? you're joking, right? Oh my God. This is fucking why homie shouldn't be allowed to work with women. This is why homie should have been fired in the first place. What the literal fuck? And you wanna know what's worse? I have another person that I work with who has also done some shit. Not just said shit, but done some shit to women that I work with. And he's still fucking working here. There was one person that got fired from where I work because of sexual misconduct. And you wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because a police report was filed. That is the only... I'm not a betting person, but I will put money that is the only fucking reason that he got fired. Because there was a police report filed. Like, are we for real right now? Like it's literally mind-blowing. And it's crazy to me. Drives me insane. It pisses me off. And it's crazy because we're in 2024 and we're still letting this shit happen. It's crazy and it's sad because we're in 2024 and my boss doesn't fucking do anything about it. Does he believe the woman? Probably. Does he do anything about it? No. Like, are we that desperate for people that you're gonna let people who sexually harass women still work here when you say we don't allow sexual harassment, we don't tolerate sexual misconduct? That is my little story time. If something has happened to you in the workplace or in life in general, I'm not telling you not to speak up. Please, please speak up. Because the only way shit like this is gonna stop, the only way shit like this is gonna stop happening in the workplace, literally in public. Like, I'm literally scared to go walk home from a concert or from a festival wearing like a tank top like this because I don't want to get harassed, because I don't want to get assaulted. What are we doing? It's crazy to me. But please speak up. Please. If something has happened to you, please speak up. And if you don't want to talk to the cops about it, if you don't want to talk to your boss about it, reach out to me. I believe you. I know. I get it. I get it. That has been this week's little story time video. I might do another one of these, but we will see. The story times like these get me amped up because I'm so passionate about things like this, in the sense of this shit shouldn't be happening. Like I said, unfortunately, I have another story time like this if you guys want to hear about it. But Lollapalooza is, I guess, technically this weekend, like this upcoming weekend. I might do a little vlog of that because I'm going. I'm so excited to see SZA. That has been this week's video. I hope you enjoyed this story time. I am so very sorry that I got incredibly amped up. But yeah, so next week's video will be a little vlog of this festival that I'm going to. I'm super, super excited. If you guys liked this video, if you liked this story time, leave a like and a comment down below. And while you're there, go ahead and just subscribe. You're already right fucking there. You're so close. You are so close to that subscribe button. And it helps me out so much. And I love you guys so very much. This past week has been fucking rough. Like, I just got off of a 9-day work week, like 130 something hours. Like, I'm exhausted, but I cannot wait for this music festival. I cannot wait to get some time off. So hit me up, DM me, leave a comment down below if you guys have any ideas, suggestions, or I don't know, there's something else I was gonna say, but I don't remember. I feel like there was something else that I was gonna tell you guys, but I genuinely do not remember. If you guys have any ideas or suggestions or anything like that, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And if you guys don't want to leave a comment, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Feel free to hit me up on TikTok. Both of those are linked down below. in case nobody has told you recently, yesterday, today, I love you. I'm so, so proud of you. You are out here killing it. You are doing an amazing job. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. And do not let anybody, and I mean anybody, tell you differently, okay? I will see you guys next Tuesday at 3:30, and stay tuned for the festival vlog. Bye, guys.